what's up? What's up? It's me, Annette.
I am really, really honored.
Hey,
Shalom, shalom.
hey, it's your girl, Annette. Hey, this is Annette B, and I'm here in the beautiful country of South Africa.
I've always had a diary, so I've always been.
And I have the amazing. Well. It is another week of the Annette B Lifestyle Live Talk Show. And this week, I've got this amazing man that I've come into contact with who does amazing work for the community, for mental health, for the music. And he has managed to wrap everything all into one package. And I'm not going to say anymore. His name is SEYI. Oh my gosh, come on in. How are you, SEYI? Let's try and get him in. Hey, there you are.
Hi, Annie.
Hello.
How
So,
are you?
I am good. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So, tell me, tell our viewers who SEYI is.
Um, I won't say much. SEYI Adebowale is the publisher of the MHM magazine, United Kingdom. I'm from Nigeria. I came to United Kingdom uh, on August 2012, and yeah, God has been helping me ever since He uh, gave me a marching order to start the MHM magazine, and here we are. It's been faithful.
Wow. That is so good. So what actually inspired you to sort of integrate music, mental health, and portraying it and projecting it the way that you have? Where did you get that inspiration from?
Okay, well, first of all, let me start by appreciating you, and I really am grateful for having me on your show. When you gave me a call that you want to have me on your show, I'm like, oh my God, and it be show. Whoa.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It's a privilege. I am honored. Thank you very much. Back to the question. Um, well, I would say, first of all, MHM is the acronym for Mind Health Music,
Mm.
and the project stems from my own personal experience at a time when uh, I had challenges, and the problems were kind of impacting my emotional well-being, and I decided to seek for more information as to what was going on, because at that time I was feeling a certain way, thinking a certain way. My
Mm.
thought process wasn't okay at all, and I'm like, what is going on?
Wow.
So I started seeking for information, doing my research, and
Mm.
I discovered about mental health, emotional well-being, mental health discuss. As I dig deeper, and I found out amazing things actually. Amongst others were uh, number one, um, one in four people
Mm.
will develop mental health issue
Yeah.
in their lifetime, and also it happened at a time when a lot of people were dying by suicide, and the statistic
Mm.
was very scary at the time. The statistic was the stat was 40 seconds. Every 40 seconds,
Wow.
one person died by suicide, and that's so scary. And and also it was happening. It happened at a time when religious leaders, people we see at the ends of religious affairs, were dying by suicide, and for people that don't know about this subject matter is something we find very strange to hear, that how could people we see that are close to God, how could they die by suicide? There's a whole lot, right?
Yeah.
Because we've always believed that religious leaders are superpowers. They don't have problems of their own. They don't have challenges of their own. That has been our beliefs. So amongst others, those are the things I found out, and I'm like, how can we start the conversation, and how can we keep the conversation going, especially amongst the Bain community where I'm from. Back home in Nigeria, when you hear the word mental health, we shy away from it. We run away. It's a taboo. As a matter of fact, it's a taboo to discuss about mental health amongst and also even amongst Christian folks. We rarely talk about it, and that's the main reason why people don't want to come out, especially when they are going through uh, uh, things. Life happens, and a lot of people are just bottling the emotional trauma, bottling it, and at a point in time, it burst out, and things happen. Things happen to them. So I'm like, how do I go about this?
Yes.
And how the idea of the project came in, that okay, why don't you start? I started with blogging, and
Mm.
then later translated to magazine. And then how did the music come in? Aside from the fact that listening to music is a good therapy, is therapeutic.
Absolutely.
Aside from that, I felt, okay, how do we get the message across en
Mm.
masse? And I felt, okay, can we invite musicians, especially those who have, who have, let me say, permit me to say, who have name in the industry, who have done great work in the industry, especially those that have been through challenges, and one way or the other, they've been able to conquer it. They've been able to come out of the tunnel, and they've seen the light and the end of it. So why don't we invite them and allow them to share their story? What was they went through? What was the intervention? Um, and how did they go through the tunnel? What did they see at the end of the tunnel? So that was the idea. So because musicians have large followers. So when they share what they've been through, a lot of people will be able to relate to their story, and kind of like resolve amongst in themselves, that if this person have been through this, and this is what this person did, yeah, that means I'm not alone. I could do the same thing. Kind of like we're sharing hope. We're bringing out hope.
Mm.
Stirring the hope in the heart of men. So that's the whole idea. That's the whole concept behind it.
Now, as we've talked before, mental health, I'm really passionate about mental health being like my background. And what you've just stipulated about music and so forth, music is you are so right, it is therapeutic. And
Absolutely.
I remember setting up a band within a workplace that I was in,
Mm,
with service users who struggled with mental health, ill health, and it
mm,
was so good. It was
mm,
so good, yeah.
mm,
And so the fact that you've actually brought together
mm,
music and mental health, and you've packaged it in such the magazine. I mean, I've looked at the magazine and it looks absolutely amazing, so classy. And the fact that, as you said, it is a taboo.
yeah.
Things are getting better,
Mm,
but it is still like, ooh, you know, my family member or I've got mental health, people don't want to talk about it, but it is getting better, which
Yeah.
is good because, you know, it's just an illness, just like any other illness, you
Yeah.
know. So yeah.
And it
So
could happen to anybody.
absolutely at any time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I
Mhm.
salute you, you know, after you going through what you've experienced and but you didn't make it engulf you, you've decided to take it and run with it and try and
Yeah.
help others and
Mhm.
make awareness out there through this magazine.
Mhm.
Delivered
Mhm.
beautifully, I must say.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Annie. Thanks very much.
So you've
Thank-
actually gone from digital to hard copies.
Yeah, to hard copy now. Yeah, that's it. That's it right there. You know, and
Yeah.
we are working on it, and you know, thank God, you know, this is our very first uh, print copy, and the feedback has been amazing. Has
Wow.
been, and we're working on the packaging now. We've got two packages, uh, one for the local posting, and then the other one for international. You know,
Mm.
we got orders coming from Canada,
Wow.
United States. You know, it's really amazing, to be honest.
That is
You know,
awesome.
you know, when you see the work of your hand, uh, you know, being, I mean, touching people around the world.
Mm.
And I must say this, that there are people working side by side with me to put wings to this project.
Mm.
You know, we have professionals that you know, gives they supply the literature volume
Mm.
of the magazines. I also partake. I also write up, but these professionals, you know, I rather give it to them because they are professionals. So they
Yes.
supply the literature volume of the magazine. Yeah, we're growing. We're growing.
Awesome.
We've got therapists amongst us. We've got counselors amongst us. It's been amazing. It's been an amazing journey.
Wow. We're just gonna go and have a brief look at you know, a synopsis of your magazine.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh wow. Wow, how impressive was that? That was
Can't help
amazing.
but dance.
Say that again, sorry.
Yeah, I said I can't help but dance.
I know. I was
That's
running away. Oh my,
Thank
that is truly amazing. So, what's your plans going forward now that you've actually launched the printed version of your magazine? What
Yeah,
is the vision?
yeah. Like I said, we're still working on the quality. Yeah, the feedback is great,
Mhm.
but you know, we don't want to stay there. That's not our final bus stop. We're still going,
Yeah.
and also want to bring in more staff. At a point in time, we're gonna get staff, paid staff. At the moment, the people working side by side with me, I know, they're just doing it is kind of like a,
Yes. Yeah.
volunteering thing. But to get to time that very, very soon we get staff, paid staff,
Mm.
work on our marketing department, work on sales department. It is a project that's going somewhere. It's a
Mm.
project that's really, really going somewhere. And also we need people out there. If you've got a story to share, a
Yeah.
story with mental well-being at its very core, would like to hear from you. Would like to hear from you. And also, I must say this, that it's not just about mental health. It's about music, promotion of your music. When you share your story with us,
Mhm.
Link Us will help promote your work.
Mm.
Put you on the cover of our page, and the cover page, promote your work, promote your creativity. It's not just music as well. We also feature fashion, fashion, all the things that defines what we call glamour. It's not like we're glamorizing mental health. It's not like we are lighting. Sorry, we. It's not like we are. Um, uh, Mental health is a serious thing. So it's not as if we are making light of it. No, that's it's just that we want to attract you and get you reading about mental health,
Yes.
uh, knowing about emotional well-being, and then also it's up to us to now dig deeper into what that the mental health discourse is all about.
So how I've
So
seen, listening to what you're saying, is you don't want to become complacent. You're trying to enhance
yeah,
what you have already, but the way
yeah,
you package the whole um, mental health, music, fashion.
yeah,
It's letting people know. It's making people become interested in what's in this product. And
absolutely,
also, you didn't want it to appear dreary or anything. So you've
absolutely,
incorporated everything and you're championing
yeah,
those who've had or who have got mental health
yeah,
issues,
yeah,
and encourage them to read and see what happens to others, and that they too can move on from where they are if they're
that's it,
in a dark place. So I get it.
yeah,
I get what you're trying to say.
that's
And
it,
it's amazing.
yeah.
It's amazing.
Thank you,
So,
thank you.
how do you actually get people to talk about their mental health issues and them expressing how it affected them in your magazine? How do you approach people? Do people approach you, or is it a two-way thing?
Interestingly, people writing to say, I want to share what I've been through, is
Wow.
very interesting, isn't it? And that's what we want. Actually, we want people to come out. you know
Yes.
it's okay not to be okay. you know
Mm, I like.
yes, it's okay not to be okay. It's very nice for you to come out at the early stage and get early intervention
Mm-hmm.
before things go haywire. So that's what we want, and it's happening. It's happening. um eh, People don't want to talk about it because of the stigma that is attached to mental health, and that's what we're trying to take off the
Mm,
equation, if you know what I mean. So they don't want to talk, especially Christians. They don't want to be tagged as someone that's faithless, or
mm,
someone that doesn't pray well, because that's the usual response from those
yeah,
quarters, that go and pray more, or go and have faith. You don't have more faith. That's certain things that is not just prayers. you pray, and then also seek for professional
Yeah.
intervention. The people we have invited, I mean, people we invited to, or people we feature on our magazines, they tackle this from different standpoints. Some from professional standpoint, some from spiritual standpoint, and some both.
Yeah.
And of course, as is working. And I used to say this, that um, miracles are also waiting in hospitals. Those doctors, God put them there. God,
Mm,
God put them there for a reason. So, and those counselors, those psychotherapists, they are there for a reason. So if you are going through things, life happens,
yes.
especially in the world we're living in today. I heard a story, just no, not a story. I heard a very bad news. Sorry to say that.
Mm,
Just a few minutes ago, of a friend of a friend who died by suicide. And he said, looking at this guy, you would never think that something is going on. Meanwhile, he was battling things inside. So it's
yeah.
not what we see outside,
Yes.
what is on the inside.
Yes. Oh,
What's
wow.
inside. And that's what makes us, if you know what I mean. So let's come out. Let's come out and share what we're going through.
So sorry to hear about that
It's
tragic
really,
loss.
really a sad story.
And suicide tends to hit more from the male.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, and that's because a part of that reason is because they don't talk. Whereas
Yeah.
women talk and share and talk to their friend, talk to their
Yeah.
siblings, whatever. So it's helping to offload
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
pressures, the stress.
Yeah.
So our men,
Mm-hmm.
um, they're bottling it in, trying to
Mm.
keep this macho sort of image.
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone, some.
Mm.
And,
Mm.
wow, that is such a sad story. But there is hope
Yeah.
for people who are going through um, depression, mental illness.
Mm.
As you said, music, therapy,
Mm-hmm.
more awareness in the church,
Yeah. Yeah.
more awareness in the church.
Absolutely.
Um,
Absolutely.
you know,
Mm.
you're just really making me think. So, how can people get a hold of this magazine? I'm seeing your magazine, right, in
Yeah.
churches. I'm
Mm.
seeing a magazine in care homes,
Yeah.
as part of their reading.
Amen.
Probably should try contacting establishments and
Mm.
letting them know about your magazine because it's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. We're making moves to also get it on major retail stores stand.
Mm.
Yeah. We've been successful with one, and
Okay.
then yes, a local store, and then we were trying to get to major retail store. So it's gonna happen. I know
Yes,
it's
it's
gonna happen. So we
it's
get in there. We
it's
get in there. Where yeah, just like you said, where can they get the magazine?
yeah.
Yes, on our website, www.themhmmagazine.com. www.themhm, the magazine.com. It's very important that you put the there, the MHM, THE, mhmmagazine.com. There you see a link through which you could purchase. We're on Shopify. The link is on our website as well. And also across our social media, we're on Instagram. Our handle is the MHM Magazine. On Twitter, the MHM Magazine is our handle as well. On our Facebook page, the MHM Magazine. And then on YouTube, the Amateur Magazine. So yes, you find us there. Yeah, just click and then it will take you to our Shopify store, and please help us purchase 1, 2, 3, 100, 1,000 copies. Yeah, this is for local posting, and then this one is the international one. Well packaged, so to get to you in one piece and not in pieces.
Amazing, amazing. Just want to say a big shout out to All Saint. Bless you. Yes, it is so true that everyone does need someone to talk to.
Yeah.
So you've heard it here from Shay, where you can get this magazine, and it's not a dreary magazine. It's pleasant to the eye. It is pleasant to the eye. So it will keep you engrossed. Multicultural, different aspects, as Shay said, different aspects of from different angles, different cultures, everything. You want to show us the book again, please?
Yeah.
And it is really, really interesting. Really interesting. Real stories, real people.
Yeah,
Amazing.
real story with real people ready to share what they are going through, what they did, so that we can learn from them as well. Yeah, and then this is a new feature. I call it tribe and culture. Tribe and culture. It's just one of those things that makes the magazine interesting. The current one we shared on Maasai tribe. Maasai tribe.
Wow.
Very interesting tribe. It's a tribe that they've been able to keep their culture despite westernization. They kept their tradition despite westernization. Very interesting culture. Very interesting culture.
Wow.
Yeah, need to get one. It's £4.99.
How much did you say that was?
£4.99.
And how often do you release these magazines?
It's a bi-monthly published magazine, so every other month.
So you can call it £2.50 a month. We'll cover you with some inside information and make you aware of different things.
Yeah.
And as you can see by what Shay was just showing us, different contexts, different cultures, everything mixed into one. Amazing. Amazing. So is there anything you'd like to say to our viewers before we go, Shay?
Yeah. Whatever we're going through, like I said, life happens. Things happen. Things happen, especially the world we're living in today. There are a lot of things going on, but let's try as much as possible not to allow it to get into us. It is what is in the inside of us that determines what's on the outside. Like the story I just told you, looking at the guy, you never ever imagine that the guy was going through a lot, but he was going through, the inside was full of darkness.
Yes.
But he couldn't share it. He couldn't share it. And then also let's ask for each other. Let's look for each other. Problem shared is half solved. We need to be listening ears to our friends.
Yes.
Don't get deceived by the makeups, all the dresses, the lovely, things going on.
Yes.
What's the inside? I mean, it's as simple as asking, how are you? Are you okay? It goes a long way. It goes a long way. So there is hope. There is hope. God is still alive and he still loves you. He loves you and I. He said, for I know the thought that I think towards you, the thought of peace and not of evil, to bring you to an expected end. In other words, there is that expected end, and God will grant us the grace together in Jesus' name.
Wow.
Thank you very
Wonderful.
much.
Wonderful. I just want to say all the best with your endeavors. I pray that your business just goes from strength to strength. And as it goes from strength to strength, that means you're blessing others along the way, because they are receiving what you and your team are taking time out to put together so that we, the readers, can benefit. So I just personally want to say thank you and well done.
Can I just say this?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I just want to appreciate everyone that's been working with me side by side. Jason, Martina, Joe, Martina, Zoe, and then Martina Wita. A lot of them great people. They were so wonderful. I have Shadi. I have people back in Nigeria as well. We have two editors, one here in the United Kingdom and one in Nigeria. They have been amazing. And I must say, this also special thank you to Shogi Tosh. He has been wonderful. He's been a wonderful encouragement to me and to the entire team as well. Thank you very much, Annie. Thank you to you too. Thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate you.
You are more than welcome. And as we bow out, we're just going to give you another look at the MHM magazine. Peace out until next week. Next week, we've got one of the pastors from Church of God of Prophecy, all the way from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And we're going to be talking about the volcano eruption that's happened over there. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for coming in, Shay. You are amazing and a total inspiration. Keep up the great work.
Thank you very much.
Peace out.
Thank you. Thank you.
What's up? What's up? It's me, Annette.
I am really, really honored.
Hey.
Hey, it's your girl, Annette.
Hey, this is Annette B, and I'm here in the beautiful country of South Africa.
I've always had a diary, so I've always been